and somebody was calling me, so I had to start over again. But it is sad because, this is almost EA's final moment, and to go out in this fashion, I have played the game. I spent about 10-11 hours playing the trial yesterday, and a bit before that, and obviously I can't show you the footage because for YouTube reasons, but if you're willing to stick with it, I'll talk about it for a bit, because anyone who is a gamer, anyone who's passionate about FIFA, anyone who's been there since the early days, the PlayStation days, the retro days of arguing who is the best cover style, before the days of Ultimate Team and giving all your money away on this online bullshit, you will understand why it's kind of sad. So I have played it, and look, let's get this out of the way. I am like a lot of FIFA players my age. I actually prefer to play the game, and I know that they are pushing away from that. So there's only really been two football games. There's been PES, Pro Evo back in the day, and FIFA. Now, PES has completely moved away from that. They've officially, rebranded. They're now esports, I think. Esports it is. So we live in moments now, especially gaming. It's all about moments. It's all about, reacting to moments, this, because I wouldn't even want to think what the guys at EA and the amount of money they invest into, trying to understand our behavior, how we play the game. Look, if that's what they want to spend their time doing, then great. But some of us are very simple people, and some of us literally just want to play the game and actually enjoy the game. And I stuck with FIFA for a long time. I've even got FIFA 14 on disc copy, in all boxed up. My flat's a bit of a mess right now, so apologies for that if you have to put up with it. I still got flat issues, but I've got FIFA 14, there, which was one of the greatest games. And I actually played that the other day, and I enjoyed that more than I was enjoying some of the most recent ones. But I haven't even got onto FIFA 23, and it's been 3 minutes, because I'm actually trying to avoid it, because it's actually quite upsetting. When I was playing it, and when I talk about playing the game, I mean, so you're playing a game of FIFA, right? I mean, you might want to play out from the back, you might want to score a really good tactical goal, you might want to, play like if you've ever played sports yourself. Some haven't, some are kids who just, they like it's all stats nowadays. It's all, this is where Ultimate Team has ruined it, quite frankly, in my opinion. I've always been a career mode, guy. I've always wanted to build a team, take them to the top, do it, manager my way, and experience the actual story for myself. as a coach as well, it's quite nice to do it. And they seem to be taking that out of the picture completely. And even when they sold us on the trailer a few months ago on the whole career mode experience, play as a manager, sign players, a few graphics, it was awful. I have actually uninstalled it from my console because the actual experience of playing, I've heard a few people back me up on this as well. It feels like playing on the old PlayStation 2. It's so clunky. It's so slow. I've gone back to FIFA 22 on my Xbox One now. And maybe the next gen consoles are different. I don't know. I don't have one, but I know from playing the 2 different games on my Xbox One that at least, FIFA 22 has its problems. We all know that, and the last few games have had their problems. But I know as soon as I switch back to FIFA 22, I could actually play a game. I could actually, play an opponent, whether it was offline or offline, and actually kind of get something out of it. I couldn't do that on FIFA 23. I couldn't even go 3-4 minutes without being completely overpowered, completely the lob pass, the through ball pass. Even running, basic running of a player it felt like, just empty. It is a real shame that I can't show you guys, because all I would say is don't buy it. Do not buy it. It is sad that I'm not going to buy it. I almost want to put warning in the title of this video, because you guys are falling for the biggest con in gaming history. And I've wanted to talk about this for a long time, but the fact that we get fooled every year, and I'll end on this because this is what I really wanted to talk about if I was ever asked on one of my podcasts or something. But one of the games I really like, and one of the gaming companies I really admire is Naughty Dog. And they are responsible for games like The Last of Us. Anyone who maybe watches this is a gamer and knows of The Last of Us. Very successful games. They're more kind of single player, Tomb Raider, Uncharted, those kind of games. But if you think of the time we're in, so it's 2022, right? The kind of games that are getting released, major investment, the stories that are being told, the next gen consoles, the graphics, the investment. And then you think of a company like EA, and you think, if you actually get some hands-on experience like I have, and maybe, trial the game if you can. It costs about $3.99. You have to, get a month's subscription and to trial it, but you can cancel it after a month. But test it out. They haven't done a game demo like normal. I don't think they've done that for a few years. But then you'll see just how bad it is. And to get back to my point, the fact that a big company like this can't even put in any effort compared to all these other games, that is, quite frankly, I don't want to use the word criminal, but it's shocking, because they are conning you. They're conning everyone else, and everyone falls for it. And why do they fall for it? For the love of football. And this is why when that article came out about FIFA no longer being associated with it, I don't think it's going to be as successful. What are they going to call themselves? EA? EA Gaming? EA 2024, 25, whatever? You know, they haven't even got half of the player faces, half of the stadiums, half of the rights. I mean, I had a good hard look through the game when I trialed it, and it is poor. It is as bleak and empty as I've ever seen it. And that's not a good sign for the next few years. So, to leave it on a sad note, the last real decent game was probably the one we've just had, FIFA 22. Playable one. I mean, that's barely playable, but it just means that if you're any kind of nostalgic like myself, you're going to be going back and playing old FIFAs. Or maybe the real question that we'll end it on is FIFA dead? What are we going to do now? Yeah, so, you know, maybe it's a good thing that I can't show you the clips because they're bad anyway. And I really think, I don't think there's going to be a lot of stuff online because I think people are going to realise really quickly how bad it is. And it's sad because we all grew up with it. We've all got memories of it. But there's worse things going on in the world than FIFA. So, anyway, don't buy it. Do something good in your life. Do something productive. And peace out.